Hello, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel. I'm back working on the ERF, the mighty ERF. She's not been washed since I had her out. It's going to be starting to get pulled apart soon. I've got some news. I have got a new speedo sensor in. I picked that up the other day off Josh Miller, and I've also got the new circuit board off him for the night heater. Big master switch on. Plunk. I can go up here. If I turn this, she lights up. She doesn't blow the fuse. She blows air through. But you might remember when I got the fuel tank, or when I got the head stack for the fuel tank, which is over there, this part had the fuel pipe cut off for the feed. This is the feed, the diesel feed for the night heater, which was on here, so I need to get that fixed. And also the pipe into the tank is being cut off, so I need to take this union out of here so I can get a pipe, fit a new pipe that runs down into the diesel of the tank, and then I should hopefully have the night heater working. Fingers crossed. No, my luck, will be something else broken, and we'll figure it out there. I'm gonna get a spanner and tool and get this cracked off. I've just pulled the sender unit out or up so I can look inside the tank. Got me torch here. If I run a pipe in, it's not going to interfere with the sender unit, obviously tangle itself up. So my plan's changed. I did have a plan of using brake pipe, which is solid, and when it runs connect onto here, it'll be in the right place. But I'm just not quite happy with it. So my next plan is to take the whole head stack out, which you can see already done. That's not, of course, because I dropped the whole thing on the fuel tank by accident and I had to pull it out with this. Of course, trusty adjusty comes in handy again. You know what you're doing in the adjusty, they're very handy. So my next new plan is I'm going to run, this is the pipe here, I'm going to run this and I'm run the head stack. And that's definitely showing getting this into the diesel. It's not going to flap around, it's not going to move about, it's just tied on here nice and tight. It's not going to disappear or float around. And so the thing is, I don't want it getting caught up in the, I'll leave it a little bit high so it doesn't end up using to pull me diesel one night if I ever need to. I have a little bit of diesel left in the tank. There we are, so that runs up there. And I've cut it off, so I've got like a couple inches. So that means I won't run the tank completely bone dry. Still haven't decided whether I'm going to keep the silver tank or whether I'm going to paint the tank when I paint the rest of the chassis and stuff. So the tank's going to come off when I do that. But I don't know whether I want to keep it silver, keep it this silver, put a different silver on it. I don't know. I think I would like to keep it silver, if I'm honest. My kind of style, I think. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Because otherwise it'll be going red. You can tell that the diesel's attacked the rubber because the rubber's stretched, swollen. Send the unit in. Cans in. Like that. No, see, since the pipe's wrapped around the head stack here, it's not going to affect the send unit anyway. Lovely. Change. I'll get this put in and I'll come back to you in a minute. That's my pipes all in and on. Now I've just got to figure out how to get the heater to bleed. So I've got diagnostics on that heater as well, so it flashes a little LED. I hope you should be able to figure out that. I've got the workshop manual as well. So let's see if I can figure out how to get a crank up. Well, I'll just quickly show you this lovely sunset. Look at that. That's a cracking sunset, isn't it? That's nice. Anyway, if I turn the night heater on, I'll give you a flash code. It flashes 7 times, which, going off the instruction manual, it says the Dawson pump is, or the fuel pump is short circuit or open circuit or short circuit. So I need to figure out why that is. I thought this would happen, but oh well. At least I can figure out what's going on. So I stopped filming because it was pitch black dark outside, and I've carried on filming with the head torch and whatever light I can use, and you might be able to hear something. It kept on coming up saying that there was a short or open circuit to the fuel pump. The pipe's down from where the fuel pump is. It's on the inside chassis leg beside the starter motor, if anyone's wondering. Check all the connections. I pulled the plug off the and I heard something outside. I was like, ooh, what's that? That's the exhaust. Blowing warm air. She's blowing hot air! She's blowing hot air! I got a night heater! I got a night heater! Hello, and we're back again. So, following on from the video, what you've just seen, it's now been 3 weeks later. It's been Christmas. It's New Year, so Happy New Year. Here's to 2024. Like I say, I haven't been down for about 3 weeks because week before Christmas I was ill. I had food poisoning, so that wasn't fun. And then obviously Christmas, we've got lots to run around, do family time. New Year, you might have seen a couple of the live stream me and Jay from Get Up Garage did. The night heater was working, as you've seen. I just went to turn it on again to get the cab nice and warm through again, because obviously it's been sat outside in the cold. She tried to fire up, but she didn't fire. There was smoke coming at the exhaust there, but no firing. A little flashy, give us 5 flashes, which the manual I downloaded, it says that is the flame sensor, short circuit or open circuit. I've pulled the night heater out already. That is the reason, as well, with me being ill in the Christmas holidays and the New Year holiday, that's the reason for the lack of content of the wagon. So I've resistance checked it, and it's supposed to be, and that's within spec. So 3 ohms is within spec. So I've got the heater pulled apart. This is how it works. So this is it's essentially just a little jet engine, really. It goes, that's why it makes lots of noise. Fires into here, and this obviously gets hot, and the fan, this fan here, pulls the air across it. So that's just a big heat exchanger. When I pulled the jet, this apart, I did find there was a couple of big lumps of carbon inside it, so I'm just wondering if I clean it out, whether that'll work. So I'm wondering whether as well, obviously because it hasn't seen a flame, this is the flame sensor. This sticks out into where the fire is, just sends the flame. Or is the resistance. This is the glow plug. This is what starts the fire, so that glows red hot and then ignites the diesel mist. Behind that little gauze there. But I'm wondering, because it's been getting saturated with diesel and saturated, it's not igniting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my burner. So if I just give this a quick fire, you'll see the smoke come off. Look at that smoke. So that's, now if you imagine, it's not fire that's trying to ignite that, it's a little glow plug, like it's something that glows red hot. It might have a problem trying to ignite that, and it might explain why it's pouring smoke out. Fingers crossed, get this everything cleaned off, it might just work, if I'm lucky. Might also end up having to put a new glow plug in. To be honest, I might, while I'm down this far, see how much they are, glow plug and a flame sensor. Now just, oh, pardon, it's gone up now. Because trying to get that fire, get that gauze hot to burn off what's inside. You can see it's burning away there, so it's been well saturated with diesel. That sounds like float inside. Oh well. So I've had this thing, I've tried to run it, and it's still not firing up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to order a new glow plug, new fire flame Boojima Bob. I can't what it's called. Flame tester? Flame sensor? Flame sensor. I'm going to order the glow plug, flame sensor, and the gasket set and the gauze. The whole thing, it's like a little, it's essentially like doing a service kit on it, and it's going to be about 50 quid. It's all brand new. I did try to test the glow plug, and I couldn't get it to glow. So it could be that the glow plug's dead, and if the glow plug's dead, it's not going to be sensing it as a flame, so I'm going to be waiting for that. I'm going to quickly have a look and see whether I can figure out any more reason why the speedo isn't working. Well, I've checked the wiring behind the speedo, and I can't figure it out. There's no wires being cut, there's nothing being disconnected, so I don't know what that is. Everything's connected, everything's making contact, so yeah, it's beyond me. I'm going to try borrowing a spare speedo off my mate Josh, who's going to lend me a speedo so I can see whether it's the speedo stuff, because the speedo does have Leyland DAF 45 written on it in paint pen, as if it's come out of a different wagon. If that doesn't work, I'll have to get someone else involved that knows what they're doing. Yeah, going to be moving the wagon. Look, I got the space cleared for its new little home. I've got to get the wagon started, and we'll get her backed into a new little home. And it just makes it a lot easier for getting stuff in and out of the yard. I don't know whether she's going to have enough put to start her, to be honest, because she hasn't been started for a few weeks, and it's been cold, so you know what cold does to the batteries? If you don't know, cold kills batteries. Yeah, it's fun. Key in. Shoot that, yeah. Thought that would happen. Bugger. Better go get the booster pack. I have actually just knocked the, instead of using the booster pack, I don't like using the booster pack because I've heard stories about using booster packs or jump starting these, the Cummins, and despite the ECUs. Don't know why, but I've heard stories about it, so I'm a bit cautious with it. Throw the batteries on charge for a few hours, let's see whether she'll crank up. I doubt she will, to be honest. I don't think the batteries will be too low, but we can try. No. Oh well. So what I'm thinking, because the batteries are on charge, I can't get in, start to move it, put it in a new home, where I think I might call this video a day now. I know this video hasn't been the best video because I haven't really finished anything. I got the night heater working, which was really nice, and then I come back and night heater doesn't work. Can't get her into a new home because the battery's on charge. There's not that much going on in this video, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it now, and when we come back, it's a fresh year, we'll start afresh, we'll get back into it. Hopefully I won't have a big gap in between doing the work on it, so I'll remember where I am. Thank you for watching, and Happy New Year, and I hope everyone has had a good time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because there is plenty of ERF content to come, and also other wagons as well, as I've said in other videos, working alongside other people, collaborations. I'm always up for that if I can. And there's going to be quite a lot of, hopefully, doing some ETS Euro Truck Simulator 2 live streams, and especially when the ERF mod is done. And I'll be doing them with a few people as well, people like Copy. Hello Copy if you're watching. Jay from Geared Up Garage, people from his Discord server. We've done a couple before, so yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and all that jazz, and we'll see you all soon. Ta-ra for now.